with ease, have more time to simply enjoy your day, no more aching backs because you've been shoveling. How about you, as spring comes, all the snow's gone and you're like, why are there all these marks on my deck? Why is my mulch all messed up? Because maybe your old snow blower went down too far. This is Snow Joe, the #1 brand of snow throwers, period. Here at QVC, over 49,000 of them have been ordered, but not until today have you been able to get all of these features at a price this low. Even our today's special value last year didn't have some of the features we're going to show you, and the price was not as low as we're doing it today. If purchased separately, this would be $289.99, so $290. We're doing it for so much less, under $165. 5 easy payments of $33. That is a difference of $125. I can't wait to get Sean out here and he can take us through it. But let's go through the colors together first, and you can see that if sold separately right there. We have it available in blue. Now, blue, I would love to say is exclusive. It's not. It's a classic color from Snow Joe. But if you go out to retail, you're going to pay a different, like $125 more. So get the blue with us if you want the blue. And then I want you to see these exclusive colors to QVC. Here's the platinum. No one else has it. And keep in mind, this is the #1 snow thrower brand everywhere, but nobody else has these colors. Here's your platinum. We also have it in the burnt orange, which is new and exclusive. And we have it available in the red. All right, so I want to bring out our good friend Sean Pickford right away.
Hello.
We were going to do this outside, but the weather actually is not cooperating with us. We'll show you a little bit of it outside. But Sean, when we talk about snow thrower, I think of some people, maybe me included if I weren't here at QVC today, would immediately think snow blower, gas, cords, too hard to handle, intimidating.
Right.
This is none of these things.
Yeah, that's the way it used to be, but new technologies allowed us to make this battery powered, lightweight, powerful, and we can move a whole lot of snow. In 28 minutes of continuous use, I can move 5,180 pounds of snow with this.
That's tons of snow in 28 minutes.
2.5 tons. Yeah, and that's because of the technology. And leave it to Joe.
Wait, can you imagine, how long would it take you with a shovel to move 2.5 tons of snow? And how would you feel the next day?
Oh, trust me, I know. I was outside last night and we were showing a traditional shovel. I can feel it today in my back because I haven't done that motion in over a year. Well, I don't have to lift, I don't have to throw. This does all the lifting and throwing for you. And that's what it's all about, making your life easier.
So when we talk about Sun Joe, that's Sun Joe, Snow Joe, Aqua Joe, they're all the Joe families. This obviously is the Snow Joe. The Joe family makes incredible tools that take all the fear factor, intimidation out of it. This is empowering.
Yes. Yeah, it's empowering because there's no gasoline, there's no oil, there's zero maintenance with this. You put your battery on and you go. It's a matter of pushing a button, letting that auger go ahead and collect that snow and throw it where you want it to. And this year we've taken it a step further. So we've given you directional throw, meaning that right now it's facing straight out. If I turn this, notice it moves those little paddles. So now I can throw the snow over to the right.
So we've never had that before.
We've never had that before.
Well, that's really important because maybe you need it for where your house is, maybe you have it, you have to have it go in a certain direction.
Yeah, longer driveways, sidewalks and stuff like that. Instead of throwing it just 21 feet, then in 21 feet down the road, you're hitting it again. Now you're moving it one time.
To the side.
Right.
So I love that. So I'm not throwing the same snow twice.
That's exactly it. So you get done faster, it's more efficient. So, and the great thing with these things, everybody says, all right, it's battery powered. Well, think about it. Some of your best cars, battery powered.
Yeah.
Your best vacuum cleaners, battery powered. What do they build your house with nowadays? All battery powered tools.
Well, you know what's so true? That is so true because that was the old school thinking of battery powered. But lots have changed. I mean, think about what phones used to be like, tethered to the wall.
Yes.
And now they're computers we put in our pockets. So, you know, battery powered has really come a long way. Why would you want cords, like you're trying to do extension cords to throw your snow?
I'm not tethered to anything.
Right.
I can go wherever I want.
So here it is in use last night, and actually it's a little chilly. I'm going to put my Susan Graver sweater on, but you guys were outside actually throwing snow last night.
Yeah, it was 27 degrees here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We were outside throwing snow. There's myself and Jennifer Coffey. And you can see, I'm pushing this snow thrower with one hand. You can go back and forth, side to side, wherever you want to go. It can be a light, fluffy snow. It can be a thick, heavy snow, or anything in between. We even had a caller said, hey, they plowed my driveway in, it was 4 feet deep. You can pick this up and use it and start skimming it off the top and work your way through it. So it's as easy as you're seeing it there. So that was a heavier wet snow that we brought in because we didn't get the snowstorm like the Midwest is getting. We're getting the rainstorm today. But look, we're all going to get snow at some point.
Well, that's the thing. You know, I felt so bad for our team that brought all that snow in only to have it rain. However, guess what's not happening here tomorrow? Rain. We are really about to see some major storms. And, you know, the Farmer's Almanac is saying that this winter is going to be, what did they call it? I have it right here. They're describing it as snowy and shivery.
Snowy and shivery,
And
yes.
actually, you know, the snowiest period tends to be from mid-January into February. Well, guess what? You're going to have this in time.
We had it in
Be
April
ready.
last year, too.
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's right. So let's go through the colors. We have it available. This is the red, which is exclusive to QVC. We have, which that will ship to you January 3rd. So that has gone into advanced order. We will ship it to you January 3rd. Also, if you come over here, our burnt orange is going to ship January 3rd. So we sold out of our initial quantities that we're going to ship right away, but January 3rd is right around the corner, which is actually hard to believe, and we'll ship this right out to you. You will still have it if you want the red or the burnt orange. We will still get it to you in time for pretty much all of winter. And then we have it available in the platinum, which is exclusive to QVC. That will ship immediately. And we have that blue. Now, that will ship immediately. However, in the platinum on the immediate shipment, we started with 3,000. We have about 1,200 remaining. That is it. In the blue, last night, Jen Coffey said hello to you. We had 5,400 of the blue that we can ship right now. We now are down to our final 1,800 that we can ship immediately. So these are going very quickly. It's only 11 in the morning. We're not even halfway through the day.
Right.
We have 2 on advanced order, 2 that look like they could go to advanced order soon. This is really resonating with people because I'm thinking about, Sean, whether you have a big driveway or maybe you live in let's do this scenario. Maybe you live in a townhouse and a homeowners association actually is going to do your walkway or whatever, but you have that back deck.
Right.
And your dog has to go out on the deck for any reason, or you have steps that they don't take care of. Get
This'll do it.
this,
Right.
because this could fit in a broom closet.
Well, that's it. So, I mean, I can run this along the pavers all day long.
And you're
If
not
I would-
hurting it.
No, if I would have to go down to the lawn to clear a path for the dogs, I can push this along and skim right down to the grass. So I don't have to worry about any of the surfaces that I'm using
Well,
it
let's
on.
talk about these surfaces, because a lot of old school snow throwers, snow blowers, they will do a number on some of this decking.
Yeah, they'll work on your driveway, but you can't get them up on the deck. Usually there's steps to get there. This, it's all 12 pounds, you carry it. Down on the grass, well, you'd chew up your lawn. That wouldn't work. Oh, those decorative cobblestones or pavers there,
They're
you would chew them
expensive.
to pieces. You wouldn't do that. You can do it with our Snow Joe here, the sidewalks and even tile surfaces. Why? Because the blade or the auger never touches the ground. There's a little snow plow in the front. So this little black edge down here in the front, that scoops the snow up. When it scoops it up, the auger takes it and it throws it out of the way. You're gonna see our buddy Mike, who's outside live here in Westchester at the studio, and he's actually using the snow blower. All right, it's raining a little bit, the snow is heavy and wet, but look, he's just pushing it along. It throws it 21 feet, and you'll see he's cleaning right down to the driveway. So there's not that little icy mix left over.
Oh, that's great. Well, and it's so important because, you know, not only do we clear it so we can just like let the dogs out, this is a safety issue. You want to
Yes.
be able to get these sidewalks, these driveways taken care of. Now, how deep can I go with this? Because that's a question I know a lot of people want answered. And as we watch Mike, there's only several inches of snow. What if there were more snow? Or what if he got plowed in? So it wasn't that much snow, but all of a sudden there's like a foot of snow at the end of his driveway.
Well, it doesn't matter because there's a handle on this. So you can actually pick this up and start at the top of that pile of snow and skim it along. So start at the top and work your way down. Now, if you have up to 7 inches of snow at one time, this will clear a path 12 inches wide, 7 inches deep on a single pass. So you'll see footage that we shot here in Buffalo, New York within the last 2 weeks. It's fresh snow, it's wet, it's heavy, but it's deep. And this plows right through it. It throws it out of the way. we make one pass. That's what's so great about it.
Well, and you can see, so this was actually just a couple of weeks ago, you said, in Buffalo?
Yeah, this was less than 2 weeks ago, so you're seeing he's putting his battery on.
I can't say that I'm jealous. As pretty as it is. But you know what? And now at least this you don't have to worry about.
Well, that's the great thing. There's no gas, there's no oil, there's no maintenance. I mean, he's doing it over a cobblestone walkway. It could be pavers, could be, you know, concrete, doesn't matter. Look how far it throws the snow, too. So you move it once and you keep going. Last thing you want to do is spend hours outside cleaning something up. The steps, look at that. Before, you'd have to use the shovel. Well, if you were digging in and out with a shovel, chances are you would scratch them up. Come springtime, you'd be like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have used the shovel. Well, use your snow thrower from Snow Joe. All the decking. I have 2 small dogs that have to go out from the kitchen door, across the deck, down the pavers to the yard.
Oh, if we don't throw the snow, our dogs will not go out.
Right.
They will not
That's
do
what my
it.
one dog, his cider, will sit there and say, sorry, you didn't make a path. I'm not going outside today. So this is a better way to do it. And you can see how he picked it up there? Because you have that handle on it, now you can use it like a shovel, but you don't have to bend, you don't have to lift, and then you don't have to throw.
Yeah.
It's usually that throw motion that gets you.
So, you know, until Snow Joe, I would, if we were going to throw snow, my husband had one of the, actually this.
Yes.
It was like a gas powered. I didn't like the smell of gas. I didn't want to touch it. He'd be out there, "Roar," you know. So I never did it. It was kind of like, honey, that's a good job for you. I also never used a chainsaw in my life. Why do I bring up a chainsaw? Because I own a chainsaw now that I got from this Joe family, the Son Joe. Guess who uses a chainsaw and it's no big whoop?
Yeah.
It's empowering because it's battery operated. Me, that's how I'm taking care. The big pruners, like the big loppers, like Sun Joe, Snow Joe, Aqua Joe. This is why I personally love this brand, because all of those things that I thought were intimidating, that I thought I have to wait for someone else to do. Maybe for you, it's not getting your husband to do it, but you're waiting for, you know, your adult daughter to come over and help you, whatever it is. You know, you've got that to-do list that you feel like you can't do yourself. Maybe you're paying someone to take care of the
think
snow.
about that. How much are you paying?
It's so empowering when you have tools and you can do it yourself. So if you thought, oh, I don't throw snow, I'm not doing snow throwers. With this, you can. Now, we do have a lot of customers who want to know.
Sure.
They're asking right now, how long is it going to take? Because it comes with the battery.
Right.
How long is it going to take to charge this battery? And then once it's charged, how long will I have to use it before I have to charge it again?
Okay, so this battery is our highest amperage at 5 amps. So it takes about 2.5 hours to charge on our quick charger. On our standard charger, it takes almost 6 hours. Okay. So you've gotten the better charger with this one, and it runs.
And that's coming with this today's special value.
That's coming with this one, yes.
Wow.
It takes, it will run for 28 continuous minutes. So there's a little button you can press that will tell you how much battery life you have left that lights up on this thing. So you can see,
it even says the quick charge right here.
And there you go, there it is. So I still have 3 dots on this one, meaning I have a full charge, so you can check it as you go. But 28 continuous minutes, in that time I can move 5,180 pounds of snow. Now, if you own one of our other Joe products and you have a battery that says 24V on it, it will work on this. If it's a smaller one, it just won't run as long. So
well, let's talk about this, because one battery operates more than 70 tools in the Joe family.
Right. Yeah, and that's it. So they're all interchangeable. As long as it says 24V on it, it will work. So it'll work on your snowblower, it'll work on your drill driver, it'll work on your cordless chainsaw, it'll work on your blower. So that's the great thing about our 24-volt platform.
So this is, I'll tell you, so I want you just to think ahead. This is your first Joe product. You're going to get the battery and the quick charger. Now, come spring, maybe you want that pruner. You can come to QVC, you can go to other retail stores, and you can then say, I'm going to order the Sun Joe then pruner, but I don't have to pay for the battery again.
Yes.
So now you're talking about way less money because you're not buying the battery system again. And I've done this. I have purchased a few Joe tools that have the battery. So now when I buy new tools, I look for the ones that don't come with the battery, and I pay a lot less money. So that's actually really important. And if you say, well, I have that one thing, I did get the pruner that had the battery or the chainsaw or the whatever, the power washer. Here's what's really cool. it's still good to have that second battery because now you always have a backup.
Well, that's it.
This battery system is awesome.
Yeah, and we did that on purpose. We didn't want you to have to keep buying a battery with every tool that you bought from us.
Yeah.
So that's the way the big
But
manufacturers
I like that
do
this
it.
one comes with the quick charge.
Well, yeah, that's key because the quick charger will charge all those batteries. It makes it so fast and easy. So that's the great thing about it. You have that battery, you put it on there. Look, I have a big piece of property and I go around and I clean my driveway, the walkway, the front